motherfucks in the building. I am sorry that it's always constantly taking me forever to give updates on my transitioning, transgender, transmasculine process. It seems like I always say I want to do every Sunday, have a video or have some type of update on my Instagram or something, and I am falling super short of that goal. So, first things first, I am officially on vitamin T. I am on testosterone. And it's been 3 weeks since I started testosterone. I started testosterone July 10th, which was a Wednesday. And then that following Thursday, the 18th of July, I learned, had the educational piece where they teach you how to do your injections. I do my injections either in my thigh, the side of my thigh, or my butt. And this past Wednesday, my grandmother gave me my shot for me in my butt. And it doesn't hurt or anything. Like, I don't feel anything, but it's awkward doing your own shot. It just seems strange, like, especially if you've never had to inject yourself before. It's a learning curve, and it's something that you have to get used to. It's not so much the pain as it is just like, wow, you're shooting yourself. So I got to get over those jitters. But it's been 3 weeks of vitamin T. I haven't really noticed a whole bunch of differences. I was gonna try to do like a 1 month T update, August 10th. I think I'm gonna do it like every 3 months, like a quarterly thing, because I personally do not see that much changes happening within 3 weeks or even within a month. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just being honest. Now, what I have noticed is appetite has increased. Like, I am more hungry than ever. Kind of taking me back to when I was in like middle school, high school, where my appetite would be like, woo, let's eat, So it's like basically you're a preteen again. Like, you want to eat food. The appetite has increased. Oilier skin, like, even now, I don't have anything on my face. I mean, I have been outside grilling, so it's hot, but like, I just noticed now my skin is way more oilier than it was previously before starting tea. Sex drive. Oh my God. Now, mind you, only been on it for 3 weeks. So the sex drive, the horniness. Now, I always was thinking about sex and like how attractive people were, and wet dreams, if you will. But now there's more of a oomph behind it, and that oomph behind it makes you want to act out on it and not just be sitting up having wet dreams and thoughts, okay, and fantasies. Now it's like, no, let's turn these fantasies into reality. Cause man, like, the past week and a half period has been like, where are these feelings coming from? Why are they so intense? Like, what the fuck? And you just think, if you're not raised to have discipline and self-control, you might just go out here and be wilding out, and you can see why for some people, they end up in situations that they didn't plan on, because you're just that horny and you're just not really always thinking in your right frame of mind. Where me, I'm like instantly like, okay, I don't want to have STDs, STIs. I don't want to have kids that I'm not ready for. And I don't want to be catching feelings either. So let me just self-control myself real quick. So that's like pretty much my update on me being on T. As far as my name change goes, I submitted all of my legal paperwork July 10th and July 18th. I submitted all of my legal filing paperwork to change my name in the state of Michigan. And I must say that is a very expensive process. I mean, it's well over $300 just to change your name, because it's like $193 for the county clerk to file your paperwork. It's $20 for you to get, if you're over the age of 22 in the state of Michigan, it's an additional $20 for you to get your fingerprints done at the county police. Then it's $43 and some change for the state of Michigan and the FBI to file your fingerprints. Okay. Then it's an additional $93 and some change for the county to post your name change in the county legal news. And I think there's one additional fee. So it's well over $300 for you to do all of that. And keep in mind, in the state of Michigan, if you want, from my understanding, in the state of Michigan, if you want to get your gender marker change, they recommend you getting a new passport. Okay, well, that's an additional $160 plus the picture. So it's well over $300 to take care of all of this. And I've also heard that they prefer you to have some type of surgery to get your gender marker change, and preferably bottom surgery, which is controversial. I mean, me personally, and this is no disrespect, no shade to other people who have gotten bottom surgery, but me personally, I'm fine without it. The only surgery I really see, there's only two surgeries I see myself getting, and that is top surgery and a hysterectomy. Other than that, those are the only two surgeries I personally feel that are necessary for me to be comfortable. And I'll do another video on why I'm not really a big fan of bottom surgery. It's just not for me right now. We seriously need some major improvements for me to be spending that much money, that much time, that much pain to get something that doesn't look the way I want it to look. No, not happening. I'm just being honest. That's just for me. And then also in the state of Michigan, if you have Blue Cross Blue Shield, it's really important that you look at the fine print of your healthcare coverage and your healthcare provider, because Blue Cross Blue Shield has it set up where you have to have 2 letters from licensed mental health professionals in the state of Michigan to sign off for them to cover your top surgery. Where in the past you only needed 1 letter, now you need 2 letters. So again, you have to think about how much money, how much time, how much energy is going into even, it's like a bunch of hoops. It's a lot of gatekeeping essentially, as far as I'm concerned. But I also took care of that. So right now I'm just waiting on my second mental health therapist to send me a draft of the letter so I can sign out the release form for the hospital in Ann Arbor, University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, Go Blue, who I'm going to do the surgery. So I'm taking care of all of that. It's just that it's a timely process. Like, I came out the closet, first of all, it took me to be 26 damn near to come out the closet. I came out last year on October 11th, 2018, 4 days before my 26th birthday. I came out as gender fluid in 2016. But I started finding out about being trans and transgender, transmasculine in 2011. You know, I found out that I was intersex, which I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that to discuss the actual terminology and diagnosis that I received. But it's just very timely. So you think from October, first of all, almost 26 years to finally come out and admit to myself and to others who I am. And then after October 2018, it is about to be August 2019. It's almost been a year, and I'm still slowly going through this process. So again, when people talk about transitioning and living your life, I think it's really important that people realize that this is a timely process. This is not necessarily going to be easy. It's not necessarily going to be hard. You never really know what cards are going to be dealt to you. And there's no one size fits all approach. What works for one trans person or gender non-conforming person or gender fluid, gender queer person is not going to work for you. So I just think we can take bits and pieces of advice and suggestions, but don't come into this thinking that, oh, well, I'm just gonna get right on, hormone replacement therapy, or I'm gonna get top surgery or bottom surgery or whatever surgery. It doesn't necessarily always work as easy. It's not always cut and dry, is my point. Anyways, this video is getting long. So those are some updates. I will have individual videos talking about my bottom surgery, top surgery, and I kind of want to give an even more in-depth on the name change as well, because I just want to help other people, like if they're going through this or considering doing this or have questions and concerns. I just want to put the information out there and the resources out there, because it's like, this is knowledge that I think a lot of people could benefit from. So anyways, thank you for following me and following my journey to being Geo, and follow me on social media, because I'm not really on YouTube. Well, I'm not on this channel as much as I'm on my other two main channels. So hit me up on Instagram, because that's where Instagram and Twitter is where you're really gonna find me. Anyways, deuces.